Let's see if he wants more pets. Yeah, more pets. Oh, he wants to be cared for now. Yeah, he's so happy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, that's a very good boy. Yeah, you're so happy. Oh, you got us a present. What did you bring us? You brought us some mushrooms. Is this a gift for the family? You're such a good boy. What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang here with me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved Project Old School style. If you're not familiar with what Project Old School is, never fear, your favorite nerd is here. Check out some of the previous videos right here on the channel and in this playlist to figure out what's going on and what Project Old School is. But we're going to run by it really quickly. Project Old School is a massive project being undertaken by the Nerd Parade community to revert ARK in a way back to the old days when it was early and fun and there was no such thing as tech. We're also taking that 9,000 steps further and fixing every gripe we have about the game. Some of them imbalances, some of them Ingram related, some of them Taming related, which we're going to go over in this video here today. So be sure to check out the previous ones if you want to know more. Introductions are now in order. I am Nick. This is Nerd Parade. Welcome once again to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang. Like I mentioned, taming is one of our gripes, so we're going to be going over some taming stuff in this video here today, and we're going to be taking on some of the more dangerous creatures of ARK Survival Evolved and in Project Old School. Our carnivores, or our aggressive creatures, are going to be our focus today. So let's pop out of K mode and check out this puppy structure right here. This puppy structure is a food bait station, which we're using. We've been doing a lot of videos here lately about taming, and again, we're using immersive taming to make a lot of our ideas and dreams come true in Project Old School. So if you'll look at this, you'll notice there's different types of structures. You have mushrooms, you have berries. Where's berries? Berries are here. I don't know why I said berries when I looked at mushrooms. I'm just confused. Don't mind me. You have mushrooms, and then next to the mushroom, you have a arrow version. That's interesting, he said while stroking his thinking beard. We also have some spoiled meat, and then an arrow version. Fish, arrow version. Meat, arrow version. So if the more passive creatures we can walk by, as you've seen in previous videos, and toss out these berry bags to them, what are the arrows for? Well, we're gonna show you, because you're probably already jumping to that conclusion now. They're for creatures you can't necessarily get close to. The aggressive creatures in which you need to tame. So we're gonna be working with one of my favorite creatures ever in ARK, as soon as I can find him. There's one around here somewhere. And this creature, we're going to utilize our meat arrow. That's a Dilo. Well, maybe I could tame the Dilo too, but let's start out by taming the Dilo, because I don't know where the chickle ticken is. There was one around here somewhere, and I lost him. I was all ready for this. I was like, hey, chickle. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Take the meat. Take the meat. Go to the meat. Get the meat. Get it. He wants me more than the meat. Be attracted by the meat. Oh, there's so many of them. Can I shoot him in the face? There. I hit you in the face with the frickin' meat, you turd. Okay. Meat. Nick used meat on Dilo. It was ineffective. The Dilos don't want anything to do with this. All right, well, I'm going to stop running around. Ooh, ooh. Is he going for it? They lost interest in me. They're maybe being attracted by the meats. Is he going to go? You going to go? No. Okay, he's not interested in the meats. The Dilos will have to be tamed in other fashions. That's why we're not focusing on those guys today here. We got some. Oh, we stumbled upon a wild egg. Was this a parasite? Oh no! The Dilos will be. He will be tamed by the meats. I just had to get away from him. That's what that blast was over our screen here. Okay, yeah, we just had to get far enough away. Oh, we actually tamed one of them because we're using prime meat arrows. Here, let's toss them another one. There you go. All right, we're staying far away. We're going to get the Parasaur egg just because there's a wild Parasaur around here somewhere. It's going to be real upset that I just stole its baby. It's probably, oh, there it is. No, I'm not going to interact with it. I'm going to leave it alone because it's going to upset the Parasaur and it's going to run after me just like a wyvern would. Okay, sweet. So there's my chickle ticket. We are going to take this guy and we're going to go clunk. He smells it, I think. He does smell it. He's going after it. Okay. If we got too close to the chickle ticket, he'd start shredding us. But this way, we can do it from a distance. There we go. I just whacked him in the head with the meat. Oh no, my D-Lo killed a D-Lo, or was killed by another D-Lo. This is terrible. Now let's tag this thing to the tree. I should really start aiming up with this instead of trying to aim and start. Here, let's arc it. There we go. Meat. Oh, not for you, Moss Chops. Meat not for you. You're not dangerous. The Moss Chops is trolling me. He's eating my meat. That sounds weird out of context. It's there. It is. Chickle Tickin. Chickle Tickin. No longer. Oh, sweet. He no longer perceives us as a threat. That's fantastic. It's exactly what we wanted. So if we get too close to him or her while they're eating, which I could have done, they would still see us as a threat and they would still attack. So you got to keep your distance. You got to stay really far back and you could shoot this stuff in. Now, if we have meat pouches, which I don't have, but I'll get some in. Now, I'll put my bow away. We should be able to approach the Chickle Tickin without dying horribly. Sweet. Oh, and he's at 44%. So let's pet him. That's a good Chickle Tickin. You like those feathers. That's a good boy. So, do you want more? You want more pets? Want more pets? Yeah, you do. I bet you do. You want more pets. I was starting to talk. There he is. Wants more pets. He wants more pets. So, you have to kind of like disarm them in a way. What? No, Raptor! Help! Oh, I'm in creative mode. That's fine. Bad Raptor. We tamed you last week, or last episode. Last time on Nerd and Ball Z, we tamed the raptor. Okay, there's can I actually just like kill him with the meat? I just bounced off of him. Look, fresh meat. Don't you want that more than me? No, raptors function a bit differently. They are aggressive. You have to sedate them first. All right, now we've got some raw meat here, which we just tossed down. I'm gonna put my stick away. I don't want to scare him. I don't want to scare the Chickle Tickin. Yeah, there we go. So now he's more chill. We tamed a kitty, too, while we're at it. Now he's more chill, and he will eat from the raw meat. We don't have to continue to fire the arrows in the general vicinity of the Chickle Tickin. So let's continue to get this one. Let's see if he wants more pets. Yeah, more pets. Oh, he wants to be cared for now. Yeah, he's so happy. Oh, he is a good boy. Yes, that's a very good boy. Yeah, you're so happy. Oh, you got us a present. What did you bring us? You brought us some mushrooms. Is this a gift for the family? You're such a good boy. When you join us, you're going to be our best pal. Okay, let's toss you out. Some more meats. $96 and $99. All right, we're going to get this guy. Cool. Real fast. Waiting for him to get hungry again. He should want a pet again, and one more pet ought to do it. One more pet. Oh, there he goes. Cared for. Chickle Tickin. Sweet. Okay, we're going to go looking for another Chickle Tickin. One isn't going to do it for us, and this was a relatively low-level guy. Here, let's whistle him. Let's do the whistles. Chill, chill. And we're going to go looking for another one, and I'm going to kind of show off what happens if you fire an arrow and then get too close, and other types of interesting things. I really, really like this taming method. It makes so much logical sense. As you saw with the Delos, if they're already aggressive to you, if they're already aggressive to the player, you can distract them with the meat, but you have to kind of get them to lose their interest first. Well, let's see what happens when we get their interest and then get a little too close. All right, so we got two chickles over here. I'm using prime. Maybe I should use regular meat. Yeah, let's use the regular meat arrows. Okay, regular meat arrows. This will reduce the effectiveness because it's all based on the taming effectiveness meter of the creature in question. So if we get the meter to about 20% effectiveness, the creature should stop looking at you, the player, as an aggressive entity. There's a lot of aggressive entities over there. So let's just... meats? What kind of... Oh, I gotta reload. There we go. Let's shoot you way the hell out there. Okay. Oh, I think he spotted it. I just saw him do his little thing. Okay. Oh, okay. So the male 20 Chickle Tickin is intrigued by our generosity. Now let's go up to him. He's intrigued by it, but it doesn't mean it's going to stop him from beating our ass, right? Yeah, it does not stop him from wanting to beat our ass. So he's still actively trying to murder me. He can't because I'm in creative mode, but he's still actively trying to because his taming percent is only at 8. Now, I could sit here and try to force my love on him by petting him, but I'd likely be dead by this point. He's like, okay. He's startled from being pet by me. It helped a little bit, but it didn't necessarily do what it needed to do. So let's drop some meat, see if we can't get him distracted. Now he's gonna stay on me until I can get away. Yeah, he's just gonna be up on me. Oh, now the raptor is gonna join too. Let's see if we can do this. Super jump and fly away. Okay, he lost interest because he couldn't get me anymore. Now he's gonna battle the raptor. But you need to be very smart on how you tame. This is why we're using this for Project Old School, because it's amazing. You need to be very smart about the creatures that you're going after. You need to be smart about how you tame them. If they're dangerous, let's go back to walking mode. Am I walking? Okay, yeah. If they're dangerous, you need to take appropriate steps. Okay, we're gonna shoot some meat out there. We're gonna get him calmed down a little bit. We're gonna feed him. We're gonna make him like not feel the need to be so aggressive. Oh, that's a 140. Okay, female 140. Let's pop another one out there. Let's kind of just leave him a trail of meat. And we'll back off. Put our bow and arrow away. Get up on this rock and try to watch from a distance as the magic happens. She's gonna eat occasionally whenever she's feeling hungry, and we're just gonna sit back here and chill and watch it. Like National Geographic. Nature's happening. Wow. Majestic creatures. Okay, she enjoys being fed. This is good. Just watch it happen. Watch the magic happen. Okay, let's speed this process up a bit. Let's use something delicious. Let's use this big frickin' chicken leg. Let's shoot another one because we got it. There we go. We're gonna surround her in delicious meat. And then, once we reach a certain point, we'll get the message saying, oh, this creature no longer perceives you as a threat. You may approach without being maimed and shredded into tiny little pieces by Edward Chicken Scissorhands. Now we gotta name this girl Edward. It's not a girl's name, but we're gonna name this Chickle-Tickin Edward because I just thought that was a pretty hilarious name, and now we're honor bound to do it. Okay, keep eating. She wandered away from that. The Dilo is gonna be a troll when you're doing this. This is screen shaking the crap out of me. The Dilo is going to be a troll when you're doing this, because I feel like these guys are going to approach and try to eat your baits as you're... See, look at him! Like a little troll! You little troll! I wasn't going after you! We were going after the Chickle-Tickin! Still enjoys being fed, but I don't think I think she still perceives us as a threat. She walked over here. Dilo's going to come up and eat your bait. Like, no, stupid Dilo! We're trying to tame you, you bait thief! Oh my god, we're going to have to tame a bunch of Dilos and name them bait thief. That's the new rule right there. Okay, there we go. Popped him down. As soon as you eat once more, you should stop perceiving me as a threat to you, and I can approach and do the pets. And then once I can pet you, that's when the real bonding begins. That's when the real friendship starts. Oh, there we go. No longer perceives the tribe as a threat. Yes! Frickin' success, kid, go! I hope that guy doesn't perceive us as a threat. He just kind of walked up out of nowhere. He's level 25, though. There you are. 30%. She no longer perceives us as a threat. Yeah, let's scratch them under feathers. Good girl. What are you? Oh, you still there? Okay, we're still a threat to you. You don't like it. I pet your girlfriend. I'm sorry. Here, let's try to pet your aggressiveness. That's berries. We don't want to gather berries. I'm startled from being pet by you since I'm attempting to murder you. Here, let's do this. Cheat murder. Okay, we cheat murdered him. Because our primary target is... Where'd she go? Our primary target is the lady. Yeah. That's right. Now that she no longer perceives us as a threat, though, let's toss her down some tasty meats. She's fighting the... Oh, she's getting the corpse. No, she's fighting the Dilo. The Dilo challenge, tried to steal her food. Not gonna let that happen. Tasty meats? That's a good girl. You like those tasty meats, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Here. Let's get you. It's a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. This to me is so much more fun and obviously interactive than the standard taming method of Ark Survival Evolved, where you kind of like a creature on the head and then stick meat in its cheeks or berries in its butt until it becomes your friend. This is just so much more interactive and so much more fun, and it's not obnoxiously long for the sake of being long. Like when you're taming an Ark in vanilla Ark, you knock something out, you put things in its inventory, you get narcotics to keep it asleep, and then you just wait. You're just like, okay, wow, look at this fun and interactive gameplay. I'm so intrigued right now. Like, it's just not an enjoyable process. This is actually kind of fun. This is interactive. This creature, as she progresses in her taming meter, will do different things. She'll stop wandering as far away from us in certain instances. Like, she's wandering now, but she'll stay kind of closer to our character as the bar goes up. She'll even approach us when she wants to be interacted and played with. Once she gets to a certain point, she'll start bringing us gifts. Like, hey, I like you. Here, I found this. This is a gift for you and the family. And we can keep feeding it, like throwing food on the ground. Like you're throwing seeds to pigeons as you're sitting on a park bench while you're eating your lunch. You're attracting these creatures to you interactively. You're engaging with them instead of just looking inside of them, using narcotics whenever they are slightly starting to wake up. Moss chops. Bait thief. Bait thief, or somebody's attacking my butt. It's you, raptor. You're not protected from other creatures, though. We must cheat murder you. There we go, cheat murder. You're interacting with these creatures and taming them in a way that would actually make sense in a game. It would make sense in, I mean, it would make sense in real, if there was really a Therizino that you're trying to tame in real life, it would make sense that you would tame it this way. To me, this is just mind-blowing. To me, this fits so well into Ark, and this is why we absolutely had to have it and use it in Project Old School, because, as I mentioned earlier in this video, one of our gripes in Project Old School was one of our gripes with Ark Survival Evolved and missions that we were going to fix in Project Old School is kind of how the taming worked. It was just long for the sake of being long and boring and just not fun and engaging. Nobody wants to sit there and wait for 8 hours to tame a Rex. Nobody wants to do that. You do it because you have no other choice if you're playing official, but nobody wants to do that. I actually want to go out and tame stuff. I want to go out and tame and interact with these creatures. I want to throw them meat because it's fun. Did I throw it? Yeah, I did. I want to come up and I want to pet. I want to see, like, oh, the taming bar is... I'm excited that the taming bar is moving. I'm excited that new things are happening. This is so much more enjoyable, and this is what you will see on the Project Old School servers if you want to play Project Old School here with us. This is how you will be taming creatures. Now, if you're curious of how we tame other creatures, because not everything is going to be tamed like this, there's other methods that we've been going over in previous videos. If you haven't watched them, go check them out. So say, for example, some creatures do still need to be knocked out in the sense that they're so aggressive they need to be sedated. And then once they're sedated, they're kind of like, okay, I'm a little groggy, and then you can throw them some meat, and they'll be like, oh, meat, okay. And then you can start to interact with them. It's all about how you start the interaction process. Some creatures you need to tame by combat. Oh, I thought that another raptor was coming after me. Some creatures you need to tame by combat. You need to challenge them. They're so alpha in the environment. Like a T-Rex, you need to challenge that creature and then best them in combat. You need to dominate them. That's how you should be taming Rexes. If you really like what we're building and you think this is really cool and are along with us here in the Nerd Parade community that we're trying to build the most perfect version of Ark Survival Evolved, if you like what we're doing, smash the thumbs up button for me. Let me know that you like it in the comments below and give us some of your feedback. If you want to support, please check out patreon.com/nerdparade. And also, if you want to talk about, discuss, or offer suggestions with Project Old School, come and hang out with us at discord.gg/nerdparade. That's where all of the Project Old School madness and magic happens, and that's where you can stay up to date with when the servers are going to be live, if they're not already live by the time you're watching this video, and make suggestions. Your suggestion or your gripe with Ark Survival Evolved, something that maybe you don't like, there might be others in the community. I might be one of them that's like, you know what? That's right. I don't like that either. Let's fix it with Project Old School. Let's make it better. This is kind of our whole goal. Project Old School started out with wanting to revert back to a simpler time where tech didn't exist in ARK Survival Evolved and fix some of our major gripes. And then it's evolved as things do in ARK Survival Evolved. They evolved, and we wanted to fix all of the things that make us angry, all of the things that annoy us, and we're doing it. We are actually doing it, and it's amazing. And I'm so hyped up for this, and so much looking forward to it that I can barely see straight. I'm excited to play ARK again. This is awesome for me. We will be doing an entire playthrough of Project Old School once it's done. All these Nerd Parade videos, show and telling Project Old School, will not be where it ends. Once it's ready, if it's not already ready by the time you're watching this video, we're going to be doing a full playthrough of it, and it's going to be a blast. Now this girl is at 50%. We need to pet her some more, and then once she hits, at 50%, she's going to stop wandering as far. It's going to be slowly easier and easier for us to interact with and tame her. She's going to come up to us sometimes, as you have seen, and then she's going to want to start to be cared for, where she does the little like happy dance that the previous one did. There we go. Considers the members of the tribe friends that may want to be cared for. Now it's going to come up to us. I jumped the gun a bit with that, I guess. We didn't get the prompt yet. What is it? Is it 55? Yeah, it is 55, not 50. I jumped the gun a little bit. So we're going to continue to feed her, continue to care for her, and continue to enjoy our taming process. Oh, we got our Moss Chops. Okay, great. Moss Chops are very happy. Do the happy Moss Chops dance. Yeah, I'm so happy. We're going to ride around on you. We're going to ride around on you, just some Moss Hops. Yeah, Moss Hops. Ooh, yeah, Moss Hops. Should have named you Moss Hops. But we are going to be doing something different. Now, this Chickle Chicken is surrounded in prime meats just because I wanted to make a circle of prime meat and summon the alpha dinosaur that, I don't know, I just thought it was amusing. Now has reached 74%. She wants to be cared for, yes. Ah, sweet. Okay, we reached a new milestone. And I'm really glad that we're doing this with a higher level creature because the taming is slower. And I can show off these milestones. But if you saw it, as we're taming this creature at 75%, creatures of the same type will no longer perceive you as a threat while you're actively taming it. So we're kind of in a small little bubble of protection from, in this instance, other Therazinos, other Chickle Chickens. We're protected from another advancement. We're protected from other creatures of the same type. And then now, at this advancement stage, this creature, if we're attacked, could come to our aid. Oh, we got a present from him too. She brought us some fiber. Thank you. She also started bringing us presents, I think happens at 80%. Now, since the Chickle Chickens, for example, the Therazinos, are omnivores and will eat other things, we're going to toss her one of the botany bags, which is like vegetables and honey and all types of good stuff. It kind of functions as like a prime meat or a mutton equivalent of your baits. So I'll go over the types of baits here in just a second, but she should see that, and that would hopefully wrap up the taming process on her. Because this is a good, strong food. She definitely enjoys being fed by us. Let's see how that... Oh, that jumped to 97%. Yeah, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. She definitely likes that. There's... Here, let's give her one more meat. That ought to do it. And we'll place this puppy down so we can go over it. That is the arrow. We don't want the arrow. We want to click that off. Let me in. Let me in, you! Okay, so what we have here are the types of baits, and you'll see the logical and obvious progression. Berries. Okay. Berries and meat. Raw meat will be kind of the same tier. Then you have your stronger version, a bag of vegetables. And then prime meat bait, as well as the arrow versions, respectively. Then we have the botany bale, which is honey, rare flowers, mushrooms, sap, stimulant, and fiber all kind of combined to make this bait. The third tier in this, on the meat side, would be mutton. We got our Chickle Chicken. We're going to name you Edward. I remembered. And then the arrowed version for things that are either aggressive, that are herbivores, or hard to reach. And as well as the arrow version of the mutton. And then we have the fish versions. And stuff for rock golems if you choose to try to tame rock golems. You could shoot some rocks at him. So now that Edward has joined the crew, I'm very excited to talk more about this with you guys here, but this is where we're going to part ways and save it for another video. Look forward to some more crazy stuff happening with the Project Old School servers here in the Nerd community and on the Nerd channel. Don't forget to tag that subscribe button here for us, as well as the thumbs up. The subscribe button and the thumbs up button, they're both equally shaped like my fists with my thumbs up, apparently. Please support if you like what we're doing. Tell your friends, share the video with your friends and your family. Be like, holy crap, have you seen what Nerd Parade's doing with ARK? It's crazy and awesome. But share with your friends and family. It helps us out greatly. And look forward to more videos coming your way here, like I mentioned with Project Old School. One of the next videos that I'm going to start working on doing is we've been doing a lot of land-based taming and playing around with creatures on the land. Let's see what happens when we go to the water. And also, get excited for when we tame some bigger creatures. These things are coming your way here in the future. But until then, take care of yourselves, stay awesome, and come and hang out with me again real soon. Later.